Today, the NR2003 Championship mode heads to Road America as we get set to make a run towards the chase here. So you can see our front row. Tony Stewart, a win here today would be huge for that team. We see Kyle Larson and Clint Bowyer also entering close in the points. Let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup before we get today's race started here at Road America.
Starting on row one, we got Denver Mattress Man himself, Martin Truex Jr. Then we got Tony Smoke Stewart.
And you have there on row two, Denny Hamlin, the 11 car, and AJ Allmendinger, who won the pole for Sonoma. Definitely looking to get his first win since season 1 Chicagoland. And hopefully going to punch his ticket into the chase. So have to wait and see how that's going to fare out for him today.
Rounding out the top 5, we have Brad Keselowski in the 2, and then we have alongside him Jeff Gordon, still looking for his first win of the season. We know how good he is at road courses. We'll see if he can do it today.
All right, and in row 4, we got Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards.
And you have there rounding out the top 10, Clint Bowyer still fighting his way to get in the chase, and you have there Kyle Busch in the 18. Now, let's get ready for the starting command here for Road America in Season 4.
Drivers, start your engines!
All right, well, it's great to have you back in the booth, LT. Pemcraft once again joining me for another race on NBC. This is the first race we've done on a new track since Season 1 Denver. Season 2, the only one you can count is the Daytona short track on the road, or the backstretch, my bad. And anyways, heading into the starting zone, Martin Truex Jr., Tony Stewart leading us to that zone. And let's get ready for some intense racing here at Road America.
Up the hill, here comes Martin Truex Jr. into the restart zone. And we're green here at Road America. Already see
That's one already trying to make it 3-1 to turn 1.
No. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, Stewart. Oh, going out loose. Right on the rumble strip there. Oh, man, Tony lost a...
Yeah, Truex made the outside line work in turn 1. Got a 55 car with damage already.
Huge stack up. Do you guys want to check and see what in the world has happened there?
We'll wait maybe a couple laps here because it's still pretty intense up at the front. Tony Stewart trying to run down Martin Truex Jr. for the race lead. See, the first 5 cars have all singled out here as we head down to turn 5.
And this is the corner that drivers really complain about in practice. You see there AJ getting nudged from Denny Hamlin. Harvick sent it in deep there. Let's go. The helicopter cam. Whoa! Way to Castle! Oh, no.
We got more cars around.
I think that's a caution because road courses are... Let's see. Wow, just all guys destroyed. But yeah, no cautions. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, something crazy must have happened at the start. As you can see, now most of the field has single filed out. We head for the carousel. It's like Allmendinger's up on the back bumper of Stewart.
You hear the carousel. That's the name of this corner, right? I'm not really...
Yeah.
Okay. You see the Tony Stewart running in second. You can definitely tell Truex is putting on his A game right now. Jeff Gordon there running 5th. Brad Keselowski 6th. Carl Edwards there. Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick rounding out your top 10 hitting into the kink. Earnhardt Jr. actually the second highest Hendrick driver right now.
Look at that. Who's that in the up there in front of Kyle Larson? Who's up there in front of Kyle Larson? I can't the paint scheme. It's
Marcus Ambrose. The 38.
Oh yeah, well, great job he's doing. Yeah. Filling in for Gilliland after his injury at Kentucky.
See the Kyle Larson right in the back bumper of him. For some reason, drivers were complaining that whenever they get behind somebody, like as you see Larson right now, they actually get really tight. And you actually see this place is a little more multi-groove than other road courses. The drivers actually run different lines in the final corner there. As you see McMurray to the outside of Paul Menard. Didn't Menard start dead last?
He did. He's doing a great job. We know Paul Menard, he's really good here at Road America. Won a Trans Am championship here, I believe. As we can see up front on the pylon there, AJ Allmendinger has gotten around Tony Stewart for that second place position. But it's going to be a battle all day. The 15, the 42, they're going to have to hope. This is going to be a big opportunity for Tony Stewart in the 47 of AJ Allmendinger. If either of those two win, it would bump out either Larson or Bowyer. So those two are going to be in a tight points battle all the way.
Oh, Bowyer loose! What a save!
Yeah, on the multi-groove idea earlier, Road America is possibly the fastest road course we go to besides maybe Watkins Glen, but you know, this track has a lot more corners than Watkins Glen does, so we do see a bit of dirty air effects here. So, you know, I can see why the drivers would be complaining about the cars just maybe having a little bit too much grip.
Oh, yeah, having Almirola.
And with the multi-group thing, we saw in the start of the race, Martin Truex was able to power around Stewart on the outside lane in turn one. You would think that, you know, Stewart would have easily got it with that shorter way around, but it seems like it was a lot more grip out there than expected.
And
you see Larson also running it.
Yeah, he's running the top of the carousel. That's an interesting choice, but it doesn't seem to hurt him that much.
These drivers, they say Road America is amazing to drive on, but they say racing it is a whole different story. As AJ right now riding the back rubber of Truex. Let's see, what can he do behind him?
Well, he's not letting him get away. I'm going to be interested to see if they're able to make it
wide
to
line
the end of the race.
There.
Yeah, I think Truex missed the line a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see if they can make it to the end of the race on gas here. And if they can, you know, it's going to be a big question of who can manage their tires. 16 laps doesn't seem like a long time, but Road America's yeah, it's a huge track. I mean,
about 2 minutes a lap.
I think the big issue might be tire wear as well, because Road America is a little bit more aggressive. Like Sonoma is mainly aggressive on tire because the heat. Watkins Glen is worn out. Road America, I think maybe it's going to be dependent on how the drivers drive this place. Will it be 2 miles? Wait and see.
I believe this is pre-repave version as well, so the tire wear is going to be pretty bad here.
Went pretty wide there. To allow the 18 to close up on his back bumper here.
Yep. See there, Clint Bowyer. Hold on, the top 10. Wow. Well, what in the world is going on back here? How are they so far back? Any word on what happened?
I think Joey Logano is just kind of holding this group up. If you get good enough exits here, then it's pretty hard to pass somebody. So we might see.
Well, Logano's a little wide.
Oh, Ambrose.
Yeah, Joey missed the corner there, and everybody had to check up. So I think Logano is just kind of getting good enough exits off the corner, but he is really holding this field up.
Oh, wait, my bad. I'm
terribly sorry. Inside.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what happened there. It doesn't look like he backed out of it. He backed out of it.
Speaking of it, Toyota update here. Denny Hamlin's running fourth. We don't really look at him as a road course guy most of the time, but he's doing really good. The highest running Toyota, and he's closing in on Stewart here.
Denny Hamlin.
Go ahead.
Denny Hamlin did win Pocono, although it is an oval. As we say that AJ's closing in on the back of Truex. Is he going to punt him out of the way in this corner?
Pocono is probably the most road course-esque oval on the schedule, to be honest.
It's the only real oval, other than with the next gen, that people really can shift at. They didn't shift there this season, although it was cloudy. Looks like AJ, I think, is either trying to maintain his equipment, or actually, I think he might be making a run at him in the straightaway here.
I think a lot of these road course races, you know, you kind of race the track a lot more than the people. Road America is a balance between both. I think AJ's trying to put the pressure on the 78 while also maintaining his stuff, because you've seen time and time again here. Ooh. The guy in second burns his stuff up trying to catch the leader, and the leader slowly slips away here. But 47 definitely a faster car here.
Hey, it's really shocking though. You have there. Look at the underdogs. We have your AJ and Tony Stewart, Clint Bowyer there in 10th. Does Bowyer have damage? No, he does not. You have also Dale Earnhardt Jr. there in 11th at a road course that he's never really raced at ever in his career. I'm correct, right? Even in Busch here.
Yeah. Although I think a lot of people here haven't done races
here. Looking for the inside here. On the side draft him. He's going to have the inside line. I think he's got him down here.
He's going to send it. Keselowski.
Oh, he almost going to get close to him. Keselowski easily nudges him. The 18 car looks like he has the spot made here.
Yeah, Boyer's going up the outside of Harvick behind him.
I think. Well, wait, no.
Oh, Edwards going to battle back on the outside there.
Harvick going to let Bowyer go.
Oh, wide line by the 18 there. Look at Junior joining this battle.
Junior right in the back bumper of them.
Harvick back with the underdog.
Swing it.
Oh, and back with underdog.
He nearly went in the sand. Oh, don't forget Larson. Look at Larson way wider than anyone else.
He's trying to get that wide line there so he can have a really, really good straight line right here.
That's not any surprise to see Kyle Larson running the outside.
It isn't. Whoa!
Oh man,
Contact between the 4 and the 15 there.
Oh yeah, Bowyer let Harvick have it. I mean, Harvick is one of the more... I don't know how to put Harvick, actually, you know, I think about it. Here comes Junior and Kurt. They're just going to bite their time here. Logano driving away from the 38 Marcus Ambrose.
Spots.
Eric Almirola, look at the hood damage he has on the thing.
Actually, Ambrose lost the spot because Ambrose was in front of the 22, and now
I think something might have happened to Paul Menard because he was right with this group, and now he is completely gone.
Wait, where? Oh my God! What place is he in?
Back here.
What place is that? 21st. He's getting outrun by Trevor Bayne. Here goes Bowman on the back bumper of him. See any other drivers like to talk about? I mean, you have Eddie McDonald. Newman. What happened to Newman? Biffle too.
Biffle, yeah.
Actually, let's check and see what happened here.
31's on the inside here. Looks like he just, he's outbraked himself. Oh, heavy damage to the 13. Yeah, 31 just outbrakes himself.
That's why Casey Mears is so far in the back. Well, a little late on that, but anyways,
no, the 13 can't be happy about it. A little bit of a gap between the 78, but if we go on the onboard cam with the 47, the 78 runs a lot wider. Now, I'm not sure if that's intentional or if the 78 car is just tight.
Well, remember, with how much downforce these cars having a little less power since...
yeah, see, look at this right here.
Actually, I better drive off.
Carrying speed is really important with this, and it seems like Truex, by running it a little wider on exit, is able to hold better speed around here.
Tony Stewart still holding on to third. Let's actually see, is AJ going to send it in? Yes, he is!
He's gonna
to his bumper.
Didn't even affect Truex.
He hit him square, but you gotta be careful with these cars in a radiator. It's so easy to knock out with contact like that.
Seems like this group back here is just being held up or something because Kevin Harvick entered the lap almost 2 seconds behind Kyle Busch, and they're running him down.
I think back here the dirty air is really, really bad with all these cars in front of you. It's kind of hard to get in there without sitting there like we just saw Allmendinger did. You know, 47's probably getting tired of running the dirty air. He's just trying to do everything he can to get past 78.
Speaking of, drivers are actually thinking about that there really is no way to make it on fuel. So, crew chief and spotter of the 47 is saying if you can't get the 78 on track, just get them on pit strategy. So
yeah, I mean, I would assume the pit window is, or the length you can make it is somewhere between 12 to 13 laps. So, I would expect to see pit stops around anywhere between lap 7 and 9, just because it's about halfway. Question is, will these drivers take tires? I imagine they will.
Will they take tires? And could you get two tires here? I mean, a whole bunch of corners, but really, the way we've seen the dirty air.
Right-handers, so yeah, they could probably get away with 2 left sides.
And what we've seen here with most of the dirty air, you know, is it possible, you know, maybe to hold off a car with fresh tires just because of there?
Maybe. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. As these two are not really driving away from Tony Stewart, I'd say the fastest lap of the race, AJ, by 2/10 almost over Truex.
Yeah, how close he is to his fastest lap right now.
He's 5/10 off in 6 laps.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm a little, you know, if I were Truex, I would be wanting to try to pit
Whoa,
before.
Edwards!
Oh, Edward had he had wheel hop or something. He just got loose entering the corner there.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I was Martin Truex, I would want to avoid letting Allmendinger pit before me, but they're not that far off on the lap time, so I don't really know if that's going to matter.
Maybe.
Kyle Busch is now on the opposite side as he was when he tried to move on his teammate earlier. Will the 18 be able to make the outside stick? I think the 18 is going to run with the 19 did. He might have it here. He's going to run the outside.
Whoa. Edwards set it in. Busch
the 18's with the rod.
He cleared him.
Finally not on his teammate. Oh, look at that dirty air there. He just got tight. Really tight in that thing there.
He just checked up and wiggled that wheel like crazy. Harvick still at 9th. I mean, currently out of all these guys right now inside the top 15, one obviously
really just struggling.
I thought he was going to send it on him. Look at Austin Dillon in 19th right now. I mean, Casey Kane, this has definitely been his weakest season yet in this series. I mean, 18th in points without even the winning you're in being in full effect. So it's safe to say Casey Kane has to win a race this season.
Yeah, I would say so. But looking at the tracks coming up here, look at the points. You know, it's gonna be kind of a big mental effect. You know, your three teammates are Hendrick, you know, they're running really well, and then you're just kind of being the fourth car straggling. You know, it's got to be a tough mental effect. So I think he's got to ball up top this next race and just, you know, focus on the task at hand. Looking at this here, though. Looking at this here, though, speaking of, I haven't mentioned it all race, but Tony Stewart running third is 17th in points. And meanwhile, the person he has to pass, Greg Biffle, has damage and pitted already.
Yep.
Now, what could happen here is the 16 car good to the end of the race? Does he not have to pit again?
Whoa, he got wide!
Whoa, he got really loose there.
Yeah, I think AJ missed the corner and had to run wide, so he didn't get the back of Truex. But something to mention, LT, is Greg Biffle isn't actually in right now. Paul Menard is outside the top 16, but he has a win. So the cut line is actually at Kyle Larson. But then again, Tony Stewart is, you know, he entered this race of about 130 points behind Kyle Larson. Seems like a lot. Larson's running about 14th-ish, and Tony Stewart's running third, so he's going to gain a good chunk of points today if he can hold on.
It was Edwards. I think the best corner to make a move is obviously turn 5. Edwards. I think he's going to send it on Busch here. He might send it. He's definitely going to send it. Never mind, he's not. That's Edwards for you. Well, I mean, in terms of...
I think AJ might have passed Truex. No, okay, they must have been side by side because look at the pylon, 0-0. So they must have been door to door. Yeah, they must have been door to door at the start finish line.
When he missed it, dang. Sorry, folks. Well, Kurt Busch there still holding on to 11th. Logano, Matt Kenseth got around Marcus Ambrose. Casey Kane got on Jimmie Johnson. I think Kane might get around him.
Really, I'm not sure what's happened to 48. He was behind Logano, and then he's just really just fell off ever since then.
Here comes Austin Dillon. Actually, Dillon has run on him. I mean, Johnson's not really known for being a road course ringer like at all.
Hey, I think we started with the pit stops. Not to interrupt, but I'm pretty sure the pit stops have started because the 23 was in 20th place, and he is no longer there. So I believe.
Oh, he comes. Here comes 47.
Here we go, side by side again. Will the 47 driving hard down here? I think the 78. He's gonna run that outside line. He's gonna run the outside line and turn one. I think he's gonna get him here.
Truex beat him to the braking zone. I think not. Truex got it. I think AJ mainly he backed off. I think AJ is probably just thinking to just take care of his equipment so he doesn't have to take tires as he goes wide again. I think maybe that's another reason. I think AJ didn't want to wreck himself because he was loose.
I think that 47 might have a little bit too much rear brake because that's the second time in that corner like he wheel hopped in there. Maybe the tires are just starting to finally fade away because look at the gap the 78 has amassed from that mistake.
Keselowski on the back of Gordon. He's not going to get there to punt a mile away.
Oh, Gordon missed the corner though.
He's still ahead of him. What was that? Okay, no, I'm just going crazy. I thought I saw someone stuck in the tire area. Speaking of, last place, Jeff Burton, Justin Allgaier. Actually, let's scroll through the field here. Any notable drivers, just give a shout out. Yaley. What happened to Yaley? I thought he was...
He pitted. Remember I said the 23 pitted from 20th place. So that's why he's back all the way through. Or I guess I would have said, but he's way further back, so maybe he just ran off track or something because
Kane in 16th.
He was in 20th.
Kane in 16th. I think Kane, even with that rear end damage from the lap 1, turn 5, I think Kane does have a top 15 car if he... Oh, Junior's damaged too.
I think back with the 5 car, I think he does, but with this package having so much downforce, having even just a little bit of less downforce than the rest of these guys is really going to hurt him in these corners.
Oh, Stewart wide a little bit. Hamlin backed off a little bit. I think Dirty Air really starting to annoy a lot of these drivers, but as AJ's crew chief said, most of these guys are... Oh, AJ got around him!
He's got to run now. He might have it down there in turn 1. He's already clear.
New leader, AJ. Oh, Truex is going all out on that side draft. Oh, he has a huge run. Wait, there's dead even.
AJ beat him to the brakes this time, though.
Oh, he nearly doored him.
Oh,
my God.
Well, AJ will hop again down here in turn 2.
Is he going to
struggle.
No. Is he going to... No, he's not going to wash
wide. Lower line here.
Actually, wait a minute. Okay, no.
Yeah, if you're 47, it's got to be...
I think AJ might honestly just, like... Turn 5, I think, is the best corner to make a move unless you clear him on the front stretch. He might honestly just hoe him out of the way at this point.
AJ's got to be careful, though, because he's not all that much further ahead of Tony Stewart back there.
Oh, speaking of, I think he got punted out of the way by Denny Hamlin. Hamlin looking to the inside, but you know how the outside's stronger in this corner. Unless Hamlin just think Stewart still has it. No, I think he's going to give it to him. Whoa!
Yep, Denny Hamlin into 3rd place. Tony Stewart, I think, slipped up off the turn 5, and that gave Hamlin the opportunity. Now we'll see what the 11 car is able to do, trying to run down the 2 leaders.
Gordon has some hood damage on
him. I think Hamlin finally pressured Stewart into a mistake, but we saw him just sit behind him as 47. Or it's much faster than 78.
Oh, once again, got loose. He didn't miss the corner.
Dirty air. Yeah, you got to check up, though, because he got the dirty air.
Any lapper is going to play a factor. Nope, Jeb Burton entering turn 1, or turn 2 now. Looks like a conga line back here with Tony Stewart, Gordon, Brad Keselowski there as well.
Yeah, it's apparent Tony Stewart's holding everybody in this group up just a little bit. You can see Hamlin, once he got around him, the 11 car just shot off like a cannon.
Then again, also Gordon has damage, so that might also be like, not like rear end damage, it's hood damage as Stewart goes wide. Gordon to the right side, here comes Busch, look at him. Going to the inside of Tony Stewart, going to beat him in the braking zone. Oh!
Yeah, loose there.
Stewart got on the rumble strip, so I think that's really going to help him out.
We haven't talked about this, but Denny Hamlin's gotten away, and he's starting to close.
Keselowski! Oh my God!
What happened there? All of them missed the corner there. 3 wide going to turn 5. This cannot end well, but...
Oh, Edwards is looking to pick up 2 spots for 1.
As I was saying, Hamlin got away from Stewart and really trying to close that gap to the 47 here.
Gordon gonna, I think Gordon just let him go.
Busch is gonna send it.
Oh, Kyle Busch.
Busch sends it on his teammate.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a spot here.
He shoved the 19 wide.
He's gonna gain a spot here with the 2 if he can roll it around the outside like we've seen him do earlier today with his teammate. Yeah, he's gonna take a spot away.
Keselowski up in the marbles. You do not want to be that wide. Stewart holds on to 4th.
Stewart is holding him up, but how fast can Denny Hamlin catch these 2 up there? They keep battling.
I think Hamlin could get, actually, let's see the lap time. 2. Oh, he's oh, wait, look how fast Truex is.
Yeah, but that lap with Hamlin, that wasn't the lap that he made the pass on him. Let's see. Clear track. What can he do?
Man, speaking of, next season's air package is going to have way less downforce, so I think passing is going to be way easier when we go to the 2016 package. Anyways, AJ brought in his tire tracks again. Anybody pitting? Oh, wait.
Allgaier, yeah, I wouldn't say he's notable. He was really far back. I say if anyone in the top 10 pits, that's when everyone's going to come down. Maybe even the top 5. 10th place is 6 seconds back, but...
I don't want to sound the alarms, but I think AJ might...
There he is going right now.
First one, Denny Hamlin following.
I was just about to say, I think AJ's used up every bit of good in his tires.
Everybody's pitting except Bowyer and Truex. Oh my God! They heard AJ was pitting and they did not take any chances of that. Anybody other than Bowyer going to stay out?
The question is, what's going to be faster, the undercut or the overcut? You know, I don't know how far off the lap times are, but
with the time,
everybody pitted.
What we've seen today, I think the driver, whoever gets out in front's got the race won. You've seen AJ; he was significantly faster than the 78, but he could just never get past him.
He's taking right sides. Is he going to take 4? I think he's going to... No, just right sides. Okay, I thought he would take left. That's still
Hamlin goes with him, too.
Denny Hamlin out. Gordon, I think not. Tony Stewart still got that spot. Because obviously he's going to lose a ton of spots here. I think Junior's repairing the damage. Logano actually jumps up. Look at Larson, too. Casey Mears now joining. Oh, my God.
Now these cars are going to be stuck in dirty air.
AJ Allmendinger had a fantastic pit cycle. He gapped Denny Hamlin by a significant margin, I think. The question's going to be, can Truex have just as good of a pit cycle here?
Yeah, Truex saying on the radio, he's pitting this time. You cannot pass that up. See, they're Allgaier leaving the kink. Somebody was in the sand here. Do you see that? That's not good. Don't forget about Bowyer either. Bowyer like just does something. Like, then again, if they're pitting 10 laps out of 16, then obviously Casey Mears gets around. What?
Yeah, the tires are cold. Mears had a run, but I imagine we'll see Stewart get around him pretty quickly here.
He backed off the corner. Gordon, major front end damage there. Nothing like too severe though. See the Earnhardt Jr. there in front of the 31. Matt Benedetto also in the top 15, I believe. Marcus Ambrose, Casey Kane side by side. Oh, Ambrose easily got that spot. Kane just cannot do anything against Marcus Ambrose. Paul Menard back up here. Look. Actually,
like, I think at the start of a run, Menard's really good. Let's see here. Martin Truex Jr. on pit road.
This is it. This is the money stop. 5 to go.
Yeah. Yeah,
where is AJ?
We gotta watch for AJ here. Here he comes, up through the S's.
Looks like he's taking care of his equipment right now. Denny Hamlin, yeah, I think it's between Truex and AJ here. See, what's Truex gonna do? Fuel only or right sides? Right sides.
Right side.
Is he gonna take 4? Okay, this camera goes
there's no world where he takes 4 tires, especially with the 47.
Okay, leaving pit road. Here comes AJ.
At the top of the hill.
Full head of steam down in turn 1.
What's he gonna do?
Oh boy! Stop by Martin Truex Jr. Great stop and cycle for him. The overcut's better. He gapped him.
He
gapped
did.
him by a lot.
Now these tires are going to take time to warm up. Can the 47 close while the 78 tires take time to warm up?
Here he comes. Here comes into turn 5. You know this corner's crazy with passes here. This is probably AJ's last chance to get around him. All right, so let's go on board with him and see what he's going to do.
And having just 2 tires is going to completely change the handling of the car.
Truex braking. Here's AJ!
Oh!
He's going to
far back.
No leader!
Oh, what a dive bomb.
Truex has damage.
Truex cannot be happy. What a move by the 47. That was from so far back. What a madman.
He messed up. Oh, no, Truex, shallow entry. Oh, my God. No way, that's stuck.
AJ Allmendinger refused to be denied the lead that time. He knew he needed to do it now with fresh tires because he was just going to get stuck in dirty air again. Set it in turn 5. Aggressive move, but he got the lead. He was driving away.
You can think the 78 car, he's not going to be happy about that
and he has damage, so I think this honestly locks it up for AJ unless we get a caution. AJ has a... Truex, look at the damage. Let's compare it here. Look at the left side. I mean, it's not severe, but it's a dent, no doubt.
Could cut a tire down. You never know.
Hope not.
Was that Clint Bowyer in 4th?
Oh my God, it is.
The overcut seemed to be the strategy. Clint Bowyer went from, like, what, in 10th to 4th?
Here comes Tony. Whoa! Oh, he's going to go wide. Yep. Tony tried doing what... Oh, Tony has damage, too. Oh, boy. This is not
that, I think, is relatively recent.
Yeah. I saw somebody was stuck there in turn 5. AJ, 4 to go this time by. When was the last time we had an underdog win in this series? Was it Brian Vickers with the Southern 500? I don't remember.
I believe so.
Because season 3 was mainly known for just, the big guys winning the races. This season been way, way more competitive than most. And here comes Harvick to the inside of Keselowski. I think Keselowski isn't going to get the spot. He's pinching. Ooh, Harvick. Actually, where did Junior go? Oh, never mind. Junior is 15th. All right. Man. Oh, Newman pitted again. That's not good. Oh, yeah, a lot of damage there. Man, what a dive bomb by the 47 car as Gordon and Tony Stewart side by side heading in the corner.
I can't believe that stuck. I don't even think AJ can believe it. Like, that was from so far back. You would think it's no, Gordon's going to go wide here.
Definitely lost spot. Wait, no, he's still there. You know how strong the outside lane is in turn. Never mind. I need to just die. Yep, he's going to get him.
Oh, there he is. He's got him.
Top 5 here for Jeff Gordon. Can he hang on to it? Because Kyle Busch, Keselowski, and Harvick are way faster than these still. Oh, Stewart. Oh, I thought he was going to punt him out of the way. Look at the gap between Truex and AJ. Either that just shows you how strong the 47 is, or that just shows you how bad the damage is to the 78 car.
I think it's just how strong the 47 is. He's been fast for the whole race. He just hasn't been able to get around them, and he finally was tired of waiting.
And it's 3 to go this time by. My God.
You know, I talked to AJ today, and he said, you know, he feels like that, honestly, the road course would be a better chance for him to win a race than a super speedway with how he is. And he said, you know, he wasn't going to let the opportunity slip today if it comes to him. And, well, as we saw with that wild bonsai dive bomb move in turn 5, he wasn't joking. He went out there and took what he got. If he walks in with the win today, he's going to replay that clip in his head forever. It's going to be all the promo videos next season if we come here. You got to think Truex in his rear view, not thinking that this 47 is going to make a move. And look at the closing rate here.
That doored him.
And you know what I think, actually? Let's go back and look at that. Look at this move. Look at this dive bomb.
Just look to the left.
Wow.
Bam.
78 was trying to close the door there, but just 47 was not being denied there. You got to think of this team. They won on a mile and a half. They won on a shorter oval with Gateway, and now they're going to have another road course when you would think for this team, if you said they would win on a mile and a half or any oval, you would be kind of out of your mind, but they're starting to put the pieces together here. Hopefully they can build on the next season and build into this championship here. Maybe knock a few more wins off the season. That's Truex. On the opposite side for him. Yeah, Truex.
I want to go ahead and you go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, Truex, you know, he's going to be playing that move in his head for all the wrong reasons, thinking of what he could do different, but really, I don't really think there was anything the 78 could do. He just didn't have the speed to go in the corner as hard as the 47. Really, he just kind of got out-driven. Not sure if the tire balance ruined him or what, but we still got a battle. It's not done back here. Still a couple of laps to negotiate.
Continue, Pim. My bad.
I know that we've still got a couple laps to go here, and Bowyer's by no means, guaranteed to hold on to 4th, but what a great job they did on the pit cycle, especially because with this win from Allmendinger, it's going to bump the cut line up to him. He's going to be the last guy in. The only other drivers besides Jeff Gordon that would be in the chase on points. So he knew he needed to come in here and beat Kyle Larson. Larson just outside the top 10. And remember, Clint Bowyer was running behind all these guys before the pit cycle. If he had stayed where he was, he would be right there with Kyle Larson. So he did an amazing job. And look how much further ahead of the 42 he is. What a great day here for that 15 team. And if they can hold on, he's going to put some points between him and that 42.
And speaking of it,
continue, my bad.
Speaking of it, next week we go to Indy, and Indy is a much better track for Bowyer than Larson recently in the year. So he's going to be getting points and going to a track that's better than him. Also, Gordon, Gordon has won so many times in Indianapolis.
In fact, Busch got moved out of the way.
Oh, he's not going to be happy about. I think he's not going to be happy about that.
Larson.
Remember earlier, Busch got Nick Keselowski and moved him out of the way.
Maybe that's payback. Who knows? I mean, Busch is way more tame than he was last season, but
you still call him Rowdy for a reason. Let's see, Lee's sitting in there.
He's not. Whoa, Edwards! Man, how did he make that stick?
Edwards gonna have this outside line. We'll be able to drive around the 4 here.
Unless Harvick just.
That's a notable name that's outside the top 10 for most of the day. Kenseth, he's been quiet. He hasn't really made up any ground,
he's
really.
Top 15 all. I mean, then again, this season.
Matt Kenseth has never exactly been known as the best road course racer.
But you know what? Not to be known, but Carl looks really good. He stayed out of trouble. I mean, all they really need is just not do anything crazy. Harvick is still battling. Like I said, Edwards couldn't drive on the outside of him.
Outside works there, so. Speaking of,
these guys sort up back here. Allmendinger is getting close to take the white flag.
Nearly 10 seconds above the 78. What a drive by that 47 team. This is going to be a huge win for him. And as he comes up the hill, he'll see the white flag here, Road America. One more to go for AJ Allmendinger.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge win for them. Not just because it's going to put him in the chase, but also, it's been years since he won his last race, and it's got to be a huge momentum booster, get them going in the right direction. It's going to be great to see here, and we'll see. This might not be his last opportunity for a win. We got at least one more road course on the schedule.
Watkins
Glen. You guys better look out.
Yep.
Yeah, Allmendinger, he started his career way back in open wheel racing. Probably didn't even think he'd ever be here in stock car racing. We see how passionate he is about his wins. He went over to Penske in stock car racing and had that incident that happened to him out. He didn't know if he was going to come back. He thought his career was over, and then he comes back here with JTG. He wins a race in season one, wins a couple, and you see Truex going through. But yeah, as I'm saying, AJ, his career after Cincinnati, he's been scratching and clawing to get his way back up here into the Cup Series, and here he is now, just trying to run a very good last half of this lap here. Come on and take another win. And yeah, I think this win is going to mean a lot, not only for him, but, for example, this win might give him an offer to go to a better team, Another team can be looking out. And seat can open up.
Heading into the kink here. AJ just biding his time. Over 8 seconds above Truex. Truex definitely going to be... Truex talks like Dale Earnhardt, but races like Mark Martin, so I don't know if AJ's really going to get any bad blood between them. But here he comes. Pemmy can take it away for the finish here.
He comes up the hill through the S's for the final time today. Stuck behind Truex for a long time, bided his time, saved his equipment, and when he got the run, he made it count down into turn 5 as we head off the final corner and up the hill for the last time here today. AJ Allmendinger picks up his 3rd career win here at Road America.
Oh, Jesus, Truex. 7.
There he is.
Truex across the line in 2nd place. Still a great finish for him. Denny Hamlin 3rd on the road.
Oh, my God.
Talking about it. Top 5 for that 15 team. What a drive for him.
Hey, Keselowski 6th. Actually, let's see here. Tony Stewart 7th. Kyle Busch there. Kyle Busch hold on to that top. Oh, Larson in 11th. Nice.
Yeah, he started a comeback towards the end of that race.
Matt Benedetto, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This place is full. Marcus Ambrose, first race this season. Don't know if it will be his last. Since David Gillen still is really sore after that insane wreck at Kentucky. Paul Menard gained some spots. Casey Kane lost a ton of spots. Austin Dillon too. What happened to him? Jimmie Johnson, 23rd?
Yeah, not a good run for the 48 team. He had some contact with the 22 when he was battling, and ever since then, he just kind of fell all the way back. I'm not sure if it was some damage or if his car just started handling that bad, but Jimmie Johnson was 3rd in points, so not that he wants to take a hit that big, but it
could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse. Someone that's going to be shaking their head, Greg Biffle.
Where is he? 37th.
Not a good run for the 16 team, especially in a point situation they're in.
Look at the guys lap down. What happened?
Wow.
Wait.
55. I saw the 55 earlier on the race. He had some damage on lap 1. We can go back and see that. Oh, so the 23 just...
Look at this.
He just sent it from miles back. So is the 27.
Paul Menard didn't hit anybody, though. He made it stick.
I'm not confused on why the 55. Did he have any more damage after that? That's pretty heavy rear damage,
Actually,
though.
let's see turn 5. You know how bad turn 5 is, so maybe he got even more damage. Biffle back here as well.
I'm not sure what happened there with the 55, but if he retired from that, do you think he could have got some wheel or axle damage from that hit?
Let's see here, heading into turn 5. Right behind Eddie McDonald in the 32. Let's see, is he send it deep? No. Biffle.
Biffle's gonna go. He's just...
I think knocked Toe out.
I think he, not sure if it's the truck arm or what, but yeah, he's a lot slower after that. Something's broken their rear end there. Maybe the rear end housing, something, but definitely severe damage for the 55. Yeah, look how slow he is.
Yeah, he definitely died after that. Where's the 30? All right, here's Colwell. Let's see what happened to him. Look here. No.
Oh, wow.
That's Radiator.
35 just locked up there.
That's Radiator for you. But let's see, where's the 9 of Sam Hornish? There he is. So you see here, heading into turn 5, right behind Danica Patrick. Same thing, Radiator blew out. I mean, he didn't look like he was as off pace as Cole Whip, but that definitely destroyed his car. But anyways, What a day by AJ Allmendinger. Still cannot believe he made that stick. But anyways, AJ Allmendinger returns to victory lane here at Road America.
Winter enjoyers be like, yes, 3 p.m.
Looking at your... All right, next up is Indianapolis for the Crown Royal. Presents the Jeff Kyle 400, a.k.a. the Brickyard 400. Looking at your results, 3 late changes between 2 drivers. Look at that there. 10 laps led by Truex. AJ ran away with the last 6. Oh, my God. Man. Any guys you want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, in the 15 car.
What about you, Pem?
I'd like to give a shout out to Matt DiBenedetto, 16th place finish on a road course. Pretty good drive for him.
Speaking of Stenhouse and Marcus Ambrose as well, Casey Kane, heading into Indianapolis and also Pocono, he's really good at Pocono, so Kane's probably going to be on his A game to get that win here at Pocono, because I'm going to be honest, Indianapolis, we all say it's Jeff Gordon's home, but it's going to be interesting to see how Gordon's going to be playing here. Who is your favorite heading into Indianapolis before we get into
It's got to be Jeff Gordon.
Probably, I'd say probably a Hendrick car.
Probably a Hendrick car.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Casey Kane run well here, though. He usually does, so be on the lookout for that 5 car. But I'd say the favorite coming in has to be Gordon. He wants that win. He's always good here at Indy. Wouldn't surprise me.
Nope.
Another driver that's been getting better at Indy, the 18 team of Kyle Busch.
Yeah, speaking
of those 2 battle it out.
Hearing some test sessions done by Kyle Busch, he's actually been setting some of the fastest laps ever in a test session this season. So keep an eye out on him for the pole, at least. Hope to see him get his first Breaker 400 crown. Anyways, then you have their Pocono. Pocono, best race of the season so far. Gonna be interesting to see how this one's gonna play out. Will it be the same thing or will it be way more tame? Then you have the Watkins Glen. That race was a wreck fest last season. You have their Michigan. That's gonna be interesting to see. You have the Bristol Night race, the throwback race at Darlington, and Richmond, and off the regular season. Anyways, thank you folks so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next week at the Brickyard 400 in Indianapolis for race 20 of 36.